Good morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's pre-market video. If you are just joining the channel, I do this every day, 9:30 a.m. That's when you get the video. But I record sometimes a few hours before then, talking about what I will be watching in the market today or that trading day. Yesterday was a crazy day, crazy dip. All share index fell 5%. You had some stocks 20, 30 plus stocks in my last count dipping below the 9%. A lot of those stocks were big cap stocks. So let's get into it. As always, content is not trading or investment or personal finance advice. They are not stock picks. Please do your own research. I keep saying this. I know some people ignore it, but that's the reality. I will not and cannot and should not be held responsible if you act on what I say. That is entirely on you. I say what I say because they are my opinions. I'm not soliciting you. My content is not solicitation or a request for you to invest in these things. My content is simply content. I can share views about sports. I can share views about weather. In this case, we're talking about investing and the world of stocks. Past performance, no guarantee of future performance. I or the team may or may not hold a position in any of these stocks. I or the team may not exit a position in these stocks or may decide to take a position after the content has gone out. The rest of the coverage, 9:45 a.m. you have this in pidgin English on Spotify, everywhere audio. 12:30 p.m. you have this on media updates on YouTube. 5 p.m. daily market summary on Substack. 7 p.m. is summary on Spotify and other audio platforms. 8 p.m. The daily market summary on YouTube and Twitter at Green Ticket. You want to keep an eye on Twitter. We've been having back-to-back spaces. We had the space Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We had the space yesterday. 4 hours of conversation split into two parts, I think. Find everything on Green Ticket there. For more content, there's Green Ticket Podcast, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube Music. I will be doing a special edition later today to come up after market hours. Where I'll be talking if we still have bargains, stocks I think are at bargain points and all that. So you don't want to miss that. All links I may buy on YouTube. Website is there, greenticketales.com. Criteria for my watch list, price and volume movement, as well as corporate actions. The entire market is on my view today, on my radar today. Bargains everywhere following yesterday's steep drop. Naco Aviance at its current price of 88.1, stock is trading in my view at a potential dividend yield of 10% and a PE ratio of 8 times earnings. I think the PE ratio for this stock should be trading at 10 times earnings. That's my target PE ratio. So you can do the maths from there. GTCO trading at a potential dividend yield of 10.2%. If the final dividend for FY25 comes in at 8 naira, I think that's perfectly doable. The stock is trading below its book value. I think book value for this stock should be in the 90s range, 92, 93 or 90 something naira share. When I check, fair value in my opinion should be in the 100s to 110 naira range. MTN Nigeria current price, stock is trading at a forward P ratio of about 7 times earnings. How did I arrive at that? Our assumption is this stock will make 60 times earnings or 60 naira a share in earnings in FY 2026. So you take that 60 times 7, that's giving you 7 point something in earnings. In my view, this stock should be trading at 10 times earnings. That's my mid-term target price of that stock. So you do the maths. I've done the maths for you. Zenith Bank stock is trading at a potential dividend yield of 10%. I think final dividend yield could come in at 5 naira a share, maybe possibly more than that. But at its current price, the stock is trading at 0.5 times book value. Fair value should be in the 100 naira range, in my view. I think the book value of this stock should be a bit over 100 naira. So if it hits that range, then it's understandable. Dangote Cement at its current price, it's trading at a potential dividend yield of 8.4%. I think this firm will probably do somewhere around 55 naira in full year 2025 earnings per share. Ideally, I hope they go back to the days of interim dividends. I think they have enough cash and elbow room to do that. So that's the potential dividend yield, 8.4%. I think that's fairly reasonable for this stock. Capital appreciation wise, I think a 10-20% bounce from its current place should be there. Stock has been traded at 660 naira for a while, then it dipped. So going back to 660, which is doable, that's probably a bit over 10%. So in my view, 660 won't be fair for this stock. And in any case, dividend yield is kind of predictable for the stock. Fidelity Bank, we are waiting H1 2025 and 9-month 2025 results They are pending. We don't know when these numbers are going to come. I hope these numbers aren't bloody, but if the numbers are bloody, you're going to see this stock tank. Fidelity Bank, I think, dipped a bit yesterday. Let's see how it would end up trading today. You also have a couple of other gains. Maybe I should have done this as audio, but let's see how it goes. Maybe I'll change my mind and do an audio version. So you want to follow on Spotify? I don't know. It's a crazy day in the market, so honestly things can change at any point in time. But there's so many other bargains in my view. United Capital are what, I think 16 naira or so. The likes of Aradel and Co. I just didn't have the time to go through them. Time constraints, so that's where Spotify is. Meet me at Spotify at the end of the day. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. See you later.